In this lesson, I'm going to introduce you to further logarithms, and we are going to look into basic laws of logarithms, index notation, and logarithmic notation expressions. So we basically have three laws. So number one, we basically have three laws. Law number one is whenever you have a m power m multiplied by a power n, this is the same as a m plus n. You have a as your base raised to power m and a again as your base raised to power n. The two, when you are multiplying, is just the same as just one base, which is a, and then you add the powers. Law number two, when it comes to division, you subtract the powers. Retain just the base alone and then subtract the powers. And then the third law is a power m, then into brackets power n. This is just the same as a power m multiplied by n. Multiplied by n, and this is the same as a power m mn. Then number two, on the index notation, whenever you have, let's say, a is equals to b power c, this b, we refer it as your base, and c is your index or your power. And this kind of expression is the one that we call index notation. Number three, for the logarithmic notation, you have your a is equals to b power c. To express this in log, you express it this way. You say log of a, this a, base, the base should be here, is equals to the index. So the index is your answer, the base is normally here, and this, the first one, the one that you get as your answer. If you have maybe, like, for example, 2 power 3 is equals to 8, and you want to express it in terms of log, you say it's log 8 base 2 is equals to 3. So this, the answer here, when you're expressing in logs, your answer is the index, here is the base. And you know, when you already identify what is your index or the power and the base, then knowing what to have here is just so easy. So let's have some examples now on how to express in either log or in index form. Example number one. Examples. Example number one, we have 7 squared is equals to 49. This one is already its index notation, and we want to express it into logarithmic notation. So in log, you will say this is log 49, this one, base 7 is equals to 2. So this one is your index or just the power, and here is your base. Example number 2, you have 5 power 0 is equals to 1. Can you try and express this one? Okay, so this one is the same as log 1 base 5 is equals to 0. The 0, this is the index or the power, which is here. This is the index. The index. So this is our index. This 0 is the index or the power. And then you have your base, which is 5. Example number 3. We have 1 is equals to a power 0. If you don't want to get confused, just start with a power 0 and then it's equals to 1, which is still the same as 1 is equals to a power 0. And then once you have it as a power 0 is equals to 1, now you can easily identify what is your base and what is your power. We know this is our index or the power, and this is our base. And therefore, in terms of log, it will be log 1 base a is equals to 0. Okay, now example number 4. Now this one we will be having will be now changing from log to index, from log notation to index notation. The first examples we are changing from index to log. So the first one, or just example number 4, we have log y is equals to 2, and this is base x. So in terms of log notation, we have the base power 2 is equals to y. This is your power or the index, and this is your base. So this will still be your base and your index. Okay, example number 5. We have log 1000 base 10 is equals to 3, and this is the same as the base, and this is the index. So you have 10 power 3 is equals to 1000. Example number 6, we have log 5 base 25 is equals to half. So this is still your base, and this is your index. So you will have 25 power half is equals to 5. And you can also even confirm, is 10 power 3 the same as 1000, to know whether you are correct or not. You say, yeah, it's true. 25 power half is equals to 5. Is that one true? Yeah, because whenever you have 25 power half, this is the same as the square root of 25. We said, remember, if you have anything power, let's say you have m power n power 1 over n, this is the same as the square root, the nth root of m, the nth root of m. So 25 power half is the same as square root of 25, which is the same as 5, and you are done. So I hope you've understood the laws of logarithms and how to express whether in logs or in index notation. Till next time, bye, thanks.